What's up, everybody? This is Tolman. Nice to meet you, man. Thanks for letting me drive the car. This is 2.0 turbo Camaro, soft top convertible. We're gonna see the differences. Mine's a hard top, and yeah, this has a cold air intake, Borla downpipe, catless downpipe. What kind of mufflers are back there?
Black Widow.
Black Widow. I've heard of those actually. You have Black Widow mufflers, and yeah, it sounds pretty beastly. And we're just gonna take it for a spin, see these first impressions. Let's see. Start up. It's different. Yeah, that's different. It's like so. Here's a very similar volume to my car, but just a little. Oh my god, that's so funny. The tinted windows just kind of like
yeah,
shines through. The biggest thing between having the downpipe and maybe it's even the cold air intake, on a lot of cars, I like when you can feel the vibration of like the engine and the gas in the throttle.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it was like this when yours was stock, but mine is pretty dead. It's kind of like driving a video game. Yeah. And you can't feel anything. This, I can, yeah, literally the throttle kind of vibrates when you're on the gas. I know that's a weird thing to like, but I like when, you know, old car, like 70s car, they have all those vibrations and like, it's just nice. And I don't know if it's because the intake, downpipe, it's probably because the downpipe, honestly.
Probably, yeah.
And that's really nice. I will say this is probably, I don't know if I was drone on the freeway, not too bad.
Not too bad.
Because I know this chills at like more like 2,000 RPM.
Yeah.
Like that.
As long as I keep it in low, like a higher gear, like 5th or 6th, it's not too bad. Okay. But when I speed up, it starts to kind of get a little annoying.
Yeah, this isn't super loud. This is absolutely fine. Oh my gosh, that downpipe does a world of difference, man. Yeah, screw this Patesi throttle control, dude. I'm so glad you don't have this in there. I have it in my car. It's kind of like, it's a Band-Aid fix. It's a total Band-Aid fix for the throttle. The downpipe, I think, did you notice like the boost came on any smoother or quicker after the downpipe? I feel like it came on quicker.
Yeah.
It seems, this car feels exactly like my car, but in a more natural way. Like the throttle, like, I don't feel like this needs it, which is nice. Yeah, everything's just a little more responsive. You know what's nice that no one mentions about the 2.0 turbo and the V6 manual, both of them being manual versus the SS? This kind of forces you, this absolutely forces you to learn rev matching, or if you want to, heel toe. The other one, you never have to learn that. It's the auto rev match. Yeah. And anyone, you know, there will be the select few who that's not their first manual car, but there will be a lot of people who never even attempt it because they have that feature.
Exactly.
That's fun. I haven't felt the stock ECU in a while. This feels quicker than stock though. Yeah. Because I remember distinctly, if there's anybody with me in the car when it was the stock ECU, if there's anybody with me in the car, it feels slow. Yeah. It feels kind of slow. But like these 2.0 turbos are so on the edge of like when you're like a quarter tank of gas, you're by yourself, it's a cold day, it's quick, especially if you're going around a mountain. Like these are quick cars, especially with the handling. People are all about straight line all nowadays, and you know, if you own a Camaro, it's not like, you know, how nice is it to drive, how fun is it to drive, it's like, oh, how fast is it, how much slower is that gay 2.0 turbo or V6 against the SS? And that's not the point. Like some people are actually cross-shopping, people cross-shop, like I noticed a lot of people who like the 2.0 turbos and the Eco, or what is it called, the Mustang Eco Boost. Yeah, the Eco Boost. There are people who are cross-shopping like a Focus ST or a Fiesta ST. They were like, that's how I was cross-shopping hot hatches, and I'm like, well, I don't know if I want that torque steer and the wheel spin though. What if I want to go high horsepower one day and I want to modify the car? It's not going to put it down. No matter what you do, you can put slicks up front and it's not going to hook in like first and second gear. So that's how I ended up at this car. And I could have got the base model SS, but man, they offer insane deals on especially the 2.0 turbos. Like they're kind of stingy on the V6s. Yeah. But man, this thing, I mean, these always feel like the torque, like they have that throw you back in the seat factor. Whereas the V6, it's smooth, and in a race, this stock versus a V6 stock, it is actually faster. The V6 is faster, but it doesn't feel like it. It's just smooth. Yeah. It's weird. This feels fast. The V6 appears fast, and it sounds fast because I was driving that recently, and it is nice how it sings to 7,000 RPM. I mean, this doesn't do anything over 6. Oh, it's the engine.
Yeah, 2.0 intake.
I've heard people say that you can get that blow-up valve effect if you have the air box off. Is that like?
I've heard of it, but I haven't tried it personally.
Okay.
Sure. I don't know,
What do they mean by that?
Because there's like a heat shield, like a big plastic box thing.
Yeah.
Right over it.
And can you like take the lid off of it?
No, you can just take it all off.
Oh, like, the box around it?
Yeah, the box around it.
Oh, so it's just like
housing.
So it would be like just a cone chilling in a car, basically.
Cone, yeah, basically.
Oh, okay, but then that totally defeats the purpose of a cold air intake. Okay.
Because then it starts getting hot, starts sucking all the hot air.
Yeah, exactly. Just driving this around, I mean, we're not like pushing it insane or anything, but this doesn't feel compromised at all for being convertible, like coming around.
It's all good, dude. You fucking bang those gears, bro. Okay.
Yeah, these stock Goodyears they get the job done, but man, when you go to your next set of tires, if you get some good tires, oh my gosh, these cars are ridiculous with the grip. I've driven convertibles where it does seem like it flexes a little more. It feels more like you get that Camry effect almost, where it's just not as tight. Now that I'm driving around with this big ass decals, it doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah, I feel like actually like better for when the sun like wants to hit me in the face.
You always have sunshade.
Exactly. So yeah, this one right here, you just hold it and it comes down.
Right. That's true. Is that close?
Yeah.
Okay, so that comes up. Oh wow! I've never been in a convertible that's automatic. Oh, that's so sweet. That's it. Huh.
That's it. Yeah, and then it tells you when it's complete, folding top complete.
That's sun. Oh my gosh, that is so sweet. Oh my gosh, I would never think about having a Camaro convertible, but it's, yeah, like I said, these, the way these cars are designed are so stiff, you don't lose a lot by doing the convertible. You know what? I think you have your setup just like me. You have the touring steering and sports suspension, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like decoupled it?
Yeah.
I think that's like the best way for all these things. Oh my gosh. That makes it worth it right there. You can hear it better.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
And man, don't be afraid to bang those gears, dude. I do it on a daily, dude. Yeah.
Try it out. That's nice. Whew. It's kind of chilly. So do these go up? Oh, yeah. They will. Let me try that. Wow, there you go. There's experience number 3. Windows up, convertible. God damn, that's a lot of air.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's funny. The mirror, it's like so bright back there because there's no windshield.
Yeah, you can see everything at least. That's what I like when I drop the top. You can see everything. Like, have the top down, the windows up. You can't really see anything.
On every convertible car, I wish the windshield was higher. When the convertible, like when it's a hardtop car, you don't really notice like this kind of visibility or anything. But I don't know, it's weird it being so open. Like I wish like this was like a kind of like a motorcycle windshield. Like it didn't have like this whole piece right here, and then of course you got the decal here. But it seems like, because that was my complaint about the Miata. The seats go down. I like to sit upright. I mean, I could go like lean back and it'll be fine, but in a Miata, the way I like to sit, this is eye level for me.
Oh, really?
I almost got a Miata actually instead of my Camaro, the new ones. So yeah, that was a deal breaker. It was a little small, my knees were a little cramped, and if I wanted to sit upright, I'm staring at this. So that was it right there. Man, so that's awesome. So having the downpipe and an intake solves a lot of the issues that I did not like about these cars. Things spool up faster, you get more feel from the car. It brings it alive a little more. Yeah, this thing sounds good. This sounds very traditional turbo car. And I like that. It just sounds snorty and kind of mean. It's good. I like it. Man, my downpipe needs to go on. Can't wait for that. All right, well, I don't know. Conclusion on this car. I It's so tough when you have, you know, the downpipe and the intake. You're adding a little bit of power to what it is stock, so it's really hard to feel. I can feel the difference between this and that, but it's not as big as I thought it was, because I know you might have. I think you did tell me you were stock ECU, so I thought it was gonna be a massive gap. But yeah, no, it's so nice. This is a delightful drive. It's like, it's so cool. You just have the whole open air. Oh, I bet this captures it so good because it's a wide lens. Just everything. Yeah. Man, I like this. This makes sense. Oh, there you go. Anybody who's debating, like, is it worth it? Does that ruin the Camaro? It adds to the Camaro. If you have a nice exhaust, I see why I see so many SS Camaros with the convertible. It's like, if they test drove it, I can see why they bought it. Because if they have the dual exhaust on there, oh man, you're just ripping off downshifts.